Lagos Major Leagues event happened last night, and it will surprise you all that it turned out to be only 3 out of the 6 women that were in attendance of that event. There was Chioma, there was Iyabo, and there was Mariam, of course. Sadly, Laura and Toyin were nowhere in sight. Caroline was never on the poster of the event, so she was never going to attend anyways. However, what happened last night, which wasn't really a lot to be honest, yes, but it was just all about the 3 women that attended, loving up, you know, sharing their bond as friends and whatnot. So it started driving up speculations that, okay, could it be that it is only these 3 women that will make up the cast members of the new season of the show? That's the season 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos. And could it be that the producers are going to be introducing new women, new housewives, you know, to make up the list of cast members? Guys, we do not know. It's all speculations in the air. However, on this video, what I'm going to be doing is I will be sharing with you all my own list of the women that I would love to see returning back for another season of the show. And in that list, I have 2 new people, 2 new faces that you probably know or you probably do not know. So just watch to the end of this video as I share all of that with you. But before I start, let me officially welcome all of you back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. My name is Glory Elijah. This is Frankly Speaking with Glory. I am the girl with the tea, and the tea of this video is all about the cast members, my own special list for the cast members of the season 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos. So do me a favor, if you have your own list in mind as you watch this video, just go ahead and share with me in the comment section below, okay? And if you can, if you care to, just provide 1 or 2 reasons why you are choosing, you know, each of the women. I know it sounds like an exam question, but hey guys, it's all about sharing, right? So let's get into the video. Hey, before we start this video, I need to do the needful. I want to first of all appreciate you all for coming through, for turning up with us, with me on Saturday for our Saturday YouTube live stream. Guys, it was 5 hours of awesomeness. I had so much fun with you all. It was simply amazing, and we did not even want to leave. You people kept on coming on, still requesting to speak. Thank you all for coming through. It was amazing. For those of you that donated to this channel, God bless you all. Thank you all so much. And if this is your first time of coming across my channel, clicking on my video to watch, thank you so much for doing exactly that. Thank you so much for stopping by, but please do not fail to subscribe to this channel before you leave. Just do exactly what you see on your screen, all right? It will help you become a part of this amazing family. And if you always want to receive a lot of my videos, it's quite easy. Just search for Frankly Speaking with Glory Elijah on YouTube, and my videos will pop up so that you can click on anyone you like to watch, or turn on post notification by doing exactly what you see on your screen, all right? That way, whenever I upload a new video, you'll be the first to receive a lot of my videos on this channel. We give the most detailed, factual, accurate analysis of reality TV shows, movies, and trending topics. That said, we can now officially start this video. If there's any 2 people that I am really looking forward to seeing making a comeback to the new season of the show, guys, it's definitely Chioma and Iyabo. Now, this is not me wishing them an early breakup, but I just have this very weird feeling that something might happen along the line of their friendship. Now, if you look at the way Chioma was friends with Caroline, Chioma enjoyed being the main character in that friendship. It wasn't like Caroline was doing the follow duties now. It wasn't like Chioma was kind of intimidating or subduing or suppressing Caroline's shine. No, that wasn't the case. What I saw was 2 Cancer women who had a very high level of self-awareness to understand fully their self-value and their self-worth. And so they did not have any reason at all to compete against each other. Yes. And what I saw was Chioma just being the main character as well, without having to do too much. Of course, her fashion was doing a lot, but yes, it wasn't really a case of, oh, both of them battling it out, you know, to stand out. They both stood out, yes, and there was mutual respect, at least from what we saw before they had their massive fallout in the last episode of the season. Yes, they had mutual respect for each other. They kind of had each other's back to some extent, at least, yes. However, what I see between Chioma and Iyabo, guys, I see some sort of hierarchy in their relationship, in their friendship. I am seeing Iyabo all the way here, and I am seeing Chioma all the way here. And that's because of the age gap between both of them, you know, because of the auntie title that exists between both of them. Oh, Auntie Iyabo, Chioma. Iyabo has a daughter that's in her 20s, you know, kind of almost close to Chioma's young age as well. And guys, another thing I see in that relationship is Iyabo commands fear. I feel like Chioma fears Iyabo. It's not even a case of respect. It's a case of fear. From what we saw on the show, when you compare the friendship relationship that Chioma had with Caroline and what she's about to have with Iyabo, you see that with Caroline, Chioma was very, very carefree. She was more expressive. She was just living her best life, you know, being herself, doing whatever she wanted to do, right? Because she knew that the person she called her friend on the show understood her in and in. They had this connection, yes. So she knew that she was going to do things without Caroline getting offended, because Caroline was not looking out for any sort of offense from her. But then, with what we've seen brewing up between Chioma and Iyabo, it seems as though Chioma is being extra careful not to step on Iyabo's toes. And guys, we all know that any relationship that is built on that kind of fear and over carefulness, guys, it will not really lead to anywhere. It would always lead to, you know, bumping into the wall and, you know, an eventual inevitable breakup. So, as I said before, this is not me wishing them an early breakup, but I feel like Chioma is gonna have to be extremely careful, always constantly having to check her attitude, her language, the things she says, the things she does, her actions, everything whenever she's around Iyabo. Even whenever she's not even around Iyabo, she has to be extremely careful so as not to trigger Iyabo's anger, because of course Iyabo has said it that she has anger issues, and when she's upset, if she does not see blood, she will not calm down. And we also know that Iyabo is not the sort of person that when she gets upset, she's going to take friendship into consideration. No, she's going to speak her mind, she's going to do whatever she wants to do, and then afterwards, you people can start ensuing for peace. So I am especially looking forward to seeing how the dynamics of Chioma's newfound friendship with Iyabo is going to play out on the new season of the show. Now, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Toyin in the season 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos for just one or two reasons. Yes, number one, I thoroughly enjoy Toyin's confessionals. Toyin is very, very witty. She's very, very, I don't know, I find her confessionals very hilarious, yes. Even though sometimes she could be very annoying, yes, and she has this annoying way of making light of serious situations, yes. Then when it comes to her turn, she's, you know, fighting tooth and nail to be taken seriously. But I just love her personality, and I feel like that's part of what we need on the show, you know, to make it more entertaining. And you see all those her Yoruba code mixing and code switching that she does from time to time. I kind of enjoy it because we also need to take into cognizance the fact that the viewers of the show, they are from different parts of the world, right? So I feel like that's her own way of selling Africa, Nigeria, her culture, the Yoruba culture, to the world at large, yes, and her fashion. Even though it's kind of quirky and weird and eccentric, somehow I kind of like her fashion. I like her style. Once again, I feel like that's another amazing way, you know, of selling the Nigerian culture to the world at large. Another reason why I would really love to see Toyin come back again is that I feel like she has an unfinished business with Chioma. Guys, if you all recall from the last episode of the season 1 of the Real Housewives of Lagos, when they were fighting, that's Chioma and Caroline were having their fight, Chioma had said that, oh, they are now her friends, they are now her bestie. Chioma was referring to all the other ladies except Caroline. But at the reunion, we saw that Toyin was really livid with Chioma and was almost going to jump Chioma if the bouncers had not restrained her. So guys, I want to see how that unfinished business will pan out. I want to see if they're going to make up at the end of the day, or if their competition to be the main character of the show will continue. And of course, I would love to see Laura, the drama of the show. Yes, I mean guys, in as much as Laura was really exhausting to watch, in as much as Laura was really annoying to the point of irritation sometimes, I feel like a kind of drama is kind of necessary for a show like the Real Housewives of Lagos. Yes, at least we should have that one person that is kind of unstable. Yeah, we should have that one person that just brings that kind of spice to the show. Yes, and just make people talk, just make people get upset. It cannot all be kumbaya all the time, right? So I would definitely love to see Laura again, and also for the reason that she still also has an unfinished business with Toyin. I would love to know if both of them will come back with a stronger bond, or they would eventually or finally, part ways. And also, this one that Chioma had mentioned, on the show and during one of her interviews, that she prefers Laura to Caroline. I would love to see if Chioma will now finally acknowledge Laura as a friend and not a client. Guys, I am definitely looking forward to seeing all of that. Now, moving on, Queen Caroline. Yes, Her Majesty, our royal queenness. Guys, trust me, there will be no season 2 of the Real Housewives of Lagos without Caroline. I mean, this is my opinion, of course. See, from all what we saw during the reunion show, we've seen Caroline's strength. We've seen what she's capable of. And I feel like it's only fair if we see more of that. And not just because of all what we saw during the reunion show, but also to see how Chioma is going to have to deal with being newfound besties with Iyabo and also having Caroline in the picture. I just want to see that dynamics play out. I want to see if Chioma will have the guts, to do that. I want to see how Caroline is going to take it. I want to see if Caroline is going to pick offense on it, or if she's going to gladly move on to a new clique, especially with these 2 new ladies I'm about to introduce to my list of the cast members. Now, the first new cast member I would really love for the producers to introduce to the new season of the show is Philly Dilly, or is it Fifi Dilly, guys? I don't know, but hey, listen, this woman in question, hey, Jesus. I don't know her in person. I don't know her. Like, she's not even a celebrity. But this woman, she's a woman and a half. She's beautiful, number 1. Number 2, she's rich. She herself is rich. When I say that she's rich, I mean she's got her own money. And then the husband that she married, this guy is tagged a billionaire. The speculation back in the day, I think about 2-3 years ago, was that the guy is into clearing and forwarding of luxury cars. He's got his own money. And then there was this, I don't know, there was this tour of their home that I saw online some years back. They had this expensive luxury car in their house. Their furnitures were all customized, their name was engraved on their furniture. She's got 3 kids. Guys, I can't even say a lot. Just check out her Instagram page and you'll be amazed. She and her husband, by the way, they share one Instagram page. So whatever the husband is doing, you're seeing there. I mean, guys, these people, I just feel like this woman, she is also another definition of a real housewife of Lagos. She's a traveler. She travels around the world. She explores different cities, different cultures. When you talk about exposure, this woman is exposed. And I'm sorry to say this, so this is no shade to Chioma, because Chioma still stands as my fave. When you talk about one person that is exposed, widely traveled, widely read, someone that is out there, that is not even making noise about what she's got, just talk about Fifi. Yeah, just talk about Fifi. This woman, she's got it. And when you're looking for that one person that can stand up to par or kind of measure up to Caroline's own level of having money as well, it's Fifi. So when I thought about new cast members for a new season of the show, I was thinking that, now that Caroline is a one-woman mopo, one-woman squad, she doesn't really have any friend anymore on the show. If she's coming back, and us the viewers, we are suggesting that the producers bring on new people that are potentially going to be Caroline's friends, maybe we should have the likes of Fifi. Because Fifi totally fits into the description of the standard that the show is, already upholding, for the Real Housewives of Lagos. We're talking about money, wealth, luxury, influence, affluence. Fifi has got it. So I am campaigning strongly for Fifi to be one of the cast members of the show for season 2. Now, the next woman is gbos. Yes, I don't know her real name. I don't know if her name is Bumi or Jumoke, but what she goes by on Instagram is gbos. Now, gbos is simply lovable. There's no way you're going to follow this woman on Instagram that you will not love her. And hey, let me put this disclaimer out there. Talking about Fifi Dili and gbos, this is no publicity whatsoever for these women. I just feel like they would perfectly fit into the description of, you know, new cast members for another season of the show. Okay, now for J-Bombs has a business of her own. She has a business called Shredder Gang, keeping fit as a woman that's married with kids. She's also married to a captain, a flight captain, and from what she displays on her Instagram page, she is a, I think, born again, God-fearing Christian wife and mother. She's got 2 kids, 2 boys. She and the husband, from what they show on Instagram, they are very much in love. They've got this almost perfect life going for them. They've got this big house. I'm not sure if it's on Banana Island or where. Guys, it's not like me, I've been doing too much investigation about these people, but I'm just going by what they show on social media. Yeah, but overall, I totally love her personality. I love the kind of content that she puts out there on social media, and I love the fact that she's also well traveled. She's well read. She's very exposed. Hey, guys, I'm always putting emphasis on this very exposed because Chioma is constantly talking about exposure when she refers to the other ladies. So I'm talking about exposure. She's exposed. She's got her own money. Her husband has his own money. So I feel like if we bring on these people, these 2 women, Fifi and J-Bombs, onto the Real Housewives of Lagos, guys, we're going to see an entirely different dynamics in their relationship because, hey, one out of all the ladies, that is J-Bombs, is going to be bringing the gospel of Jesus Christ to TV. Of course, she's going to be preaching to the women, especially those ones that have fire on their head. She's probably going to be the water that pacifies all the tempers when people are going crazy and, you know, trying to just go at each other like that. But I don't know. This is my own opinion. I would really love to see Fifi and J-Bombs introduced in season 2 of The Real Housewives of Lagos. Now, the next cast member that I will be introducing, that I would prefer to also see partake in the new season of the show, is someone that even I do not know. Is someone that even I do not have any preference for. But I would really love to see a character, a woman that does not have the affluence, the influence, the wealth, the luxury, and the kind of luxurious lifestyle that these women already have. No, I would love to see a basic, a regular housewife of Lagos. I would love to see how this particular character fits into the already existing structure of the women. I would love to see her simplicity. I would love to see her basic life. I would love to see her everyday life. I would love to see her hustle, the business that she does to sustain the minimum lifestyle that she's got. Because from what we are seeing so far, it looks and feels like the regular Lagos housewife is wealthy. That the regular Lagos housewife has a billionaire for a husband or for a boyfriend or has the most exciting life. No, that is not the case. There's a lot that happens in Lagos. There's a lot that happens in Lagos, you know, that people do not see. So from that one woman that does not have what these other women have, I would love for that woman to be that reference to this other life that the world out there do not really know about the housewives of Lagos. I don't know if that makes sense, but if it does, just give this video a thumbs up. Okay, I know you guys are waiting for me to mention Mariam, but I'm sorry. I feel like Mariam should take a break from season 2. Yeah, I feel like she came with so much promises in season 1, but she did not deliver. And then she tried to make up for it during the reunion, which was kind of lame and bland. And it came across as she being very, very desperate to secure a spot in season 2. So if I were the producers, which I am not, but if I were, I would just tell her to take a break and then probably bring her back in season 3, if there's going to be a season 3, right? But for season 2, I personally would love to see something fresh, something exciting, something different, and something edgy, you know, something more, I don't know, you know, that kind of show that you watch and you're having goosebumps and you're even having a migraine. I would love to see that. For me, Mariam is not doing any of that for me at all. As a matter of fact, I feel like she's just floating in the grand scheme of things. So she should take a break and then probably make a comeback in season 3, this time around, coming in as a stronger character. So ladies and gentlemen, this is my frank opinion. I'm sure that as you have been watching this video, you have been forming up your own opinion as well. So as we normally do on this channel, just go ahead and share with all of us in the comment section below. I really would love to see who you would prefer to come back, you know, for the season 2 of The Real Housewives of Lagos. That said, I will see you all on another episode of Frankly Speaking with L'Oreal Elijah. Have an amazing, amazing new week.